Hi there, first grade authors. It's Mrs. Davis here with your writing lesson for today, Tuesday, April 13th. All right, your goal. Today you will use your brainstorming web to write your acrostic poem. Remember that acrostic poems have the topic spelled down the page and then each line begins with that letter. For example, this is a poem about the sun. So you can see they spelled sun, S-U-N, and then each line going across begins with that letter. Sun shines brightly up in the sky, nice and warm on my face. What a nice short poem. All right, so you'll want to pull out your brainstorming web that you worked on yesterday. Begin by writing the topic you chose going down the page. You'll want to use your best spelling for this one. Nice and neat. It is perfectly fine if you have some letter spaces left over. We'll be getting rid of those later. But for now, just spell out your word the best you can. Remember, Mrs. Davis' topic was school. So I wrote the word school. And because these letters will begin each of my sentences, they are all capitalized. All right, now I'm going to take that brainstorming web I worked on and fill in each of my lines going across, beginning with that first letter in my topic S for school. Looking at my brainstorming web, I'm going to find some words that I can use, and I want to stretch them out a little because Miss Davis just put one word on her web. I want to see if maybe I can add some more adjectives to describe, maybe some verbs. So for S, I see students, begins with S, but I wonder if I can add an adjective here describing those students. I'm going to say smiling students. Notice how my line still begins with the letter S, using that letter S to begin. Smiling students. Ooh, a little alliteration for us. All right, my next letter, C. Well, I had the word classroom, but I wanted to include some more about my students. So I thought of what's another thing my students do at school? Lots of laughing, some silly friends, right? So then I thought, laughing. How can I take that? But I have to begin with the letter C. Students are children, and children begins with the letter C. So you can see, friends, we're not always going to have the exact words we need on our brainstorming. Sometimes we have to think outside the box a little bit and see if we can make that connection. So C, I chose children laughing from my brainstorming web. All right, next was H. Again, Miss Davis said, fun, but that doesn't begin with an H. So how do I know that my students are having fun? By their happy faces. And happy starts with an H. So happy faces tell me my friends are having fun. Next was O, another one I had to think outside the box a little because I didn't come up with any words that began with O. So going back to my students, where are my students? Well, you all are on the computer. On starts with an O. So on the computer, still using my brainstorming web, but thinking to describe on the computer where my students are. Or in the classroom. Now I got to use classroom. So or in the classroom because Miss Davis is used to having friends in her classroom with her. I took that next O and began or, one of our sight words, or in the classroom. Last was letter L. What begins with L? I've already used laughing. Remember, I stuck that in for C. So I said learning, and I added learning together because we are all learning together. Even Mrs. Davis is still learning. All right, friends. So Miss Davis has her completed acrostic poem, School. Smiling students, children laughing, happy faces, on the computer or in the classroom learning together. See how I took those words and just by adding a couple adjectives or describing words. It really stretched out my poem and made it more interesting for you, the reader, I hope. All right, my friends, so your goal today you will use your brainstorming page to write your acrostic poem about your topic. Remember, you may need to think of other words, Miss Davis sure did, to make each line begin with the letter of your topic. Do your best, and remember, you can always ask a family member or friend for help. Maybe they can come up with some words to help you out. All right, my friends, enjoy your acrostic poems today. Miss Davis will see you tomorrow.